You know when you're trying to learn something, and it's always helped to have someone around who's got first-hand experience, the person who's kind of been there, done that, In college, that's important. So we have someone here today that definitely has first-hand experience to share. He is the voice of Sulley in Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University. I am thrilled to be able to welcome to our student lounge, John Goodman.
Who was going out there?
All right. John, good entrance.
Thank you.
That was pretty good. So you know about Monsters University. You're intimate with monsters. I'm curious.
Are you speaking of the girls?
So, what was it like to step back into the role of Sulley after 11 years?
Well, I'll tell you, it was just like getting one of Lassiter's Hawaiian shirts as a gift. Finding it fits. It was just like finding one of your favorite old jackets and losing a bunch of weight and be able to get into it again. It was great. They took us up to the campus at Pixar for one of the first recording sessions, and everybody up there is so cool. They're way cooler than I am. I didn't fit in, which is just like college. And then where we record at Disney is such a familiar place. They got a great recording engineer named Doc, and he makes you feel at home. And it was great to be back. And then we're working with Billy again. When every once in a while we get to work together, and the energy in the room really takes off like a Saturn rocket, and it's so much fun, and it's like a family.
That's very nice. And I know Billy wanted to be here today and could not. So, so Sulley is obviously younger in this film, and I'm curious, as you're lending the animated voice, did you do anything with your voice to make him sound young?
What I did was I usually go to a fat guy's store to get my underwear. I went to a regular clothing store, and that helped. The rhythms of the piece, the way it was written, and doing it like a take 475 times, you just find your way. Your voice naturally goes up. It's just the way things were, and it evolved naturally.
So, the movie all about college life, were there any similarities from Sulley in college to you in college?
The fact that I didn't fit in. No, Sulley actually does fit in. He goes in with a real cocky attitude. He knows he's got the world beat. It was totally opposite from my experience in college, but we both discovered fraternities at an early age, and it helped. It was the details that they've written into the script and that they've animated into the script. Everybody who's gone to college and knows a little bit about college life is going to feel right at home here. It's terrific.
And you are no stranger to doing animated voices. So you did Emperor's New Groove, you did Jungle Book 2, obviously Monsters, Inc. I'm curious, when you're doing a voice for an animated character, how does that differ than you being on screen and being fabulous like an Argo?
I know this is going to sound like I'm whining, but it's so hard. It is. You just think you'd show up and talk into a microphone, but because the camera doesn't see you suggest the character or anything like that, you have to throw everything in your body into what your voice is doing, and after quite a few times, it's exhausting. I mean, I walk out of the studio sometimes feeling like I've just been to the gym 12 times. It's exhausting. It really gets to it, and it's very rewarding too to see it.
So all you got is your voice. So
Yeah.
Everything has to project.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm curious, in terms of recording the voice and the dialogue, were you able to ad-lib anything, and if so, did it make it to the final reel?
If I did, I don't remember, but Billy is the king of the ad-libber. Billy's a great writer, and Billy's like 10 times funnier than I am, so whenever Billy would come up with something, I'd just try to hang on for dear life and go with him. And you can see the guys in back behind the glass who are recording things. But I don't know how much made it in, but
Well, that's a good sign if you see them laughing.
Yeah.
So you've seen a lot of the movie. We obviously have not seen a lot of the movie. Is there a favorite scene that you can share with us?
I think it's the first time that Sulley and Mike meet. Sulley comes into Mike's room through a window looking for a pig.
Of course.
Why he's looking for a pig is a part of college life. Why not? And it's they kind of meet cute, but it's part of the pig chase. But they don't really. They're so competitive and so cocky in their own ways that Sulley just thinks things are going to happen naturally for him. He's a given. He's very entitled, and Mike is a grinder. He really wants to work. He wants to be the best, and their competitiveness it butt heads, and it's kind of funny.
All right. And you
a
guys
lot funnier than the way I explained it.
I'm so glad you're here with us today.
Thanks. I know you could be doing a lot outside. It's such a beautiful day.
Picnic in Central Park, a carriage ride, something like that. Anyway, I would like to say thank you to John for being here today. Please give him a big round. I've been giving party gifts away.
Yeah.
So we have a licensee who we think a lot of, Spin Master, and they have created a one-of-a-kind, bigger version of what they call the Roll-A-Scare Monsters from Monsters University line.
Oh.
So, and it's, yeah, I know. So what I'm going to have you do, John, is I'll go ahead and hold it, and you push that red button. And
Red button? Everybody see that?
I think this is a great yearbook moment from Monsters University. Let's get some photos of John. Here we go.